And now we're in a cell. Oni? Yeah, Oni? I'm sorry, I'm asleep. Oh, I'm up. I'm up, Vina. Finally awake, are you? Yes. I want to say no just to be a dick. Let's see what happens. Oh, nothing happens? I guess that made no difference whatsoever. I still don't know where we are, but I'm getting worried. I'm afraid it will take a while to get back to my father. I mean, look, they threw us in prison! This place is just filthy! You think we were sent back 50 years ago, during the golden age of the Empire. You would, wouldn't you? Anyway, it keeps getting harder to explain all of this logically. Yeah. Hey, look! The soldier who brought us forgot to close the door again. We're pretty lucky, huh? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I don't know, but if you were thinking we can just leave, yes. Awesome, okay, let's get going. I'm sure you'll manage just fine. Protect your sword, but all you need to do is avoid the soldiers. You can't solve everything with violence, you know. Hey now! What else has video games taught me except everything can be solved with violence? Ever the chatterbox, this one. Yep! I say so much. Counting on you to get us out of this hellhole. It's not that bad. Okay, it's pretty bad. So as you can see, we can just walk right by that guard. Although if you get too close, he does wake up. And he just throws you back in jail. So yeah, sleeping guards you don't need to worry about too much. You can't actually talk to any of the people there. And that guy is just going to walk in there, letting us walk right by. So yeah, as you can imagine, this is a stealth section. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, it's another unexpected gameplay change. And now we're doing stealth. Luckily, this one's not as drastic as like the Professor Layton one was earlier. I speak English. And luckily, there's a lot of save points scattered around. You can't actually go up the other way there, so you just need to hide here. Because if you go up on the right, you'll find that there's two guards who just remain in place and catch you. So you gotta leave right behind that guy. It takes you here, so you can't go up right or else those guys find you. Now... Oh, there's a guard. Don't let him see you. He goes in here. You might be tempted to just walk by him. That's what I did at first. But if you go down here, you'll find... another collectible star. We're already 5 out of 30, so we're a sixth of the way done already. Not bad. So that guard just walks back and forth between there and in here. So you can just hide here and wait for him to go wait there. And then you can come up this way. There's a guard there, and now we walk down the other way, and we've made it out of the first floor. Luckily we can save here. And as you can notice, there's nowhere we can go forward here. But there's this. It feels like, seriously? Oni, what exactly are you doing? I'm being silent. Don't tell me you actually think you can get past the guards by hiding under that box. Well, it worked for Solid Snake. Sometimes I wonder how you come up with ideas like that. I play a lot of video games. Well, alright, if you insist, go ahead and try. Just don't say I didn't warn you. I would never say such a thing. And yeah, that didn't work very well. But that's just because I was too close to the guy when I moved. Also, the box does give you a little bit of leeway in the sense of if they see you... Oh. Never mind! It doesn't give you any leeway whatsoever. I've had it happen before where it has, but okay. So now we just need to get past these people and stop. I think if you stop directly in their path, they'll notice, but otherwise they won't. Luckily, they don't notice a box just kind of changing places when they're not looking, and luckily these guys count as solid, so they can't get you through there. I've reached here. And there's a patrol of guards, and what we'll have to do is follow behind them. Quietly. Stealthily. There's a bunch of gold in there, we can't get it because it's behind bars. I don't know what that gold did to get locked up, but must have been pretty bad. And you can just walk around the edge of that guy. So now we have made it past this patrol, and there's this guy. What does he say? So are you getting a feel of the place? Sometimes the doors are left open, but that doesn't mean anything. Without the password, there's no way to escape. I'd come up with the perfect trick. Tattoo the entire prison layout on my back. I wonder what this is reference to. But I never could get a hold of a mirror to read it. You poor, poor fool. So this is just the dining area, not that hard to get through. Just be careful that you don't walk by while that guy's there. And we made it. Okay, I'll admit it. You were right about the box thing. It was a good idea after all. But how was I supposed to know the soldiers would be so scripted? No, that's not the word I had in mind. It should be, because they are. So incapable of noticing a box that's moving around right in front of them. That's a much longer way of saying that, but alright. Well, anyway, nice job. I hope the next floor is as simple. That would be nice, but I get the feeling it won't be. So as you can see, we cannot go down that way. So we have to go up, and don't go right next to the guard or he will see you. How did that song go again? Oh yeah, Sir Robert heads west. Sir Robert is the best. So he heads west and is the best. I wonder if that will be important later. Brave, brave Sir Robin. And we can keep following this guard and hide in this shadow here. And then we can get down here. What do you have to say, other prisoner? The Magi used a very old numbering system where the letter C represented 100. So basically he's saying that the Magi used Roman numerals. And here's someone digging a hole. Phew, another mile to go. If I only knew the whole password, I wouldn't have to dig like this. All I know is it contains the word broccoli. So that's something important to remember. It contains the word broccoli. Now we go down here, and we encounter a box maze. Not really, it's just like a storage area, but kind of functions as one. It's not that hard of one, though. You just kind of pass by him, and then he doesn't notice you. And you can just go by that way. So don't go too far to the left, or that guard will see you, and you will be caught, and you'll have to do this whole thing again. I've made it up to this floor. Hey, Oni, it smells a lot nicer here, and it's a little cleaner, too. I'm positive we're getting close to the exit. By the way, what's the deal with the password? Maybe some other prisoners know about it? Well, maybe. What does this guy say? Everybody knows the last part of the password. Everybody knows it, apparently. I feel like I'm missing a part of this whole thing. That might be past the password section. Anyone trying to come through this door must give the password. Well, here we go. Let's give it a shot. What vegetable do my kids love? Well, that guy said broccoli, so it must be broccoli. In the song, Sir Robert. Well, he headed west and was the best. So, I don't think he summoned Ifrit. I don't think he is kind-hearted, because I think he defeats all the rest, because that rhymes. If I count to CIV, you get, well, C is 100, and IV is 4, or 1 less than 5, so it's 104. Which fate do you choose? Love, hunger, 7th sense, or death? Everyone knows the answer to this password, so I think it's going to be death. There we go. You may pass. Thanks, random guard. Except he still notices us, even though we just gave him the password. Luckily, he only sends us back there and nothing changes. So, now we're in this section. They don't really go into the darkened areas, so that's a useful thing to do if you're about to get caught. This whole area is about moving stealthily. Oh, damn. I was slightly too early. Luckily, that lets me move here quickly, and then move here quickly. So now we have to wait for the guards to go by, as you might expect. There's a lot of waiting in this section, but what do you expect in a stealth-based section? The main thing to note is just don't move too quickly. If you move too quickly, you'll get caught, and then you'll have to do it all again. Luckily, we can go here. I don't think there's anything... Yeah, there's nothing down that way that you can do anything with. So, now we're in this section, which is not too bad. It's slightly annoying, but you just gotta wait for people to move. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I'm dumb. Because what you actually want to do is go this way. And then you go around here. And wait for that guy to move back, and then you're all set. Get here, you can't go left or right, so you have to go straight. So there's this room here, This room has absolutely no purpose. There's nothing to do here. It's basically just a red herring. What you actually want to do is follow behind this guy until you reach here. You can't open that... Oh, come on! You piece of pizza. Oh, that's right, because you don't... What? You've gotta be kidding me. Alright. For someone who usually likes stealth games, I'm not doing very well here. Alright, I got impatient that time. So what you actually want to do is wait for him to be on that side, and then go. Okay, buddy, come on. Walk back the other way. Patience is not one of my finest virtues. And you get to here. So what you actually want to do is go that way, but if you go this way instead, you can find something else. You can find a locked door. But if you go down here, you might find something that helps with that. It's down a couple floors into this section where you want to hide quite frequently. This is basically a much more freestyle section where you just want to follow behind and go from shadow to shadow. This person just walks in a circle, so you don't really need to worry about that very much. And then we can go this way, get into this shadow. This is all just about jumping from shadow to shadow. These people just go in a constant stream, so you just want to follow up. Oh, you piece of pie. And I'm back here. Alright. That's great. Fantastic. I guess I got too close to his back, apparently. So now we get to go through this section again. I'll just let you know when I'm back to where I was. And made it in here. So, going through here, once you get through there, you open one of the prison doors. And now you can just get caught, or you can walk all the way back, but getting caught is faster. So getting caught takes you back here, at which point this door's open now. And what do we have inside but another star. 6 out of 30, so now we're a fifth of the way done. So, those 2 stars are the only collectibles in this place, and while you can get back in here, it's kind of annoying to have to go through this whole stealth section again, so I recommend getting them as soon as possible. Once you get through there, you reach this narrow corridor where, at the end of it, you find a chest. What's in it? My sword! Here's hoping he doesn't shatter on the first blow again. And now this guy notices us and will attack us. But I don't usually bother fighting him because he's just doing his job. And now we're in an arena. That wasn't quite what I was expecting, but they did say they used Roman numerals. So this would be the place to have an arena, wouldn't it? Or a coliseum. Out of jail. And in a place with stuff. Where did we end up this time? Good question! And here are our first challengers! Because we made it out of jail. You should maybe figure something out about that. Go on, don't be shy. Come forward, please. Okay. Hi, person. Nice hat. Welcome to the Great Coliseum! Every day the mightiest fighters go up against ferocious beasts. Please settle down while I present the contenders. As I was saying, today on my left, very young, but... that is his left, yes. But very powerful fighters filled with youthful zest and unbelievable potential. Ooh. Please welcome... What's your name again? Don't give him your real name, that might cause trouble. So your name? So, as you can see, it's a bunch of references. Super Mario, Mega Clink, Solid Snail, Wonder Man, and Dexterminator. This actually is a somewhat important choice in that other people will refer to as this a bit. I'm gonna go with Solid Snail, because we just did a stealth section, so that seems about right. Seriously? Please welcome the incredible, the amazing, the extraordinary Solid Snail! So tell me, Solid Snail, are you in top form today? Sure. Terrific! Solid Snail expects a crushing victory. He's gonna turn his opponent into Wolverine food. I wasn't planning on it, but okay. Aha, and I'm being told that Solid Snail's first opponent has just arrived. Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with a thunderous round of applause the great, the magnificent, the extraordinary, you already said that for me, Manimal! Okay. Manimal is the greatest, the bravest, the, hairiest bear tamer in the whole empire. He's trained his wild bears to attack any target he points to. So tell me, Manimal, what is your secret? I use a special keyword to tell my bears to attack. A keyword, you say? That's terrific! And what is this keyword exactly? Well, I look my bears straight in the eyes, and I say, get 'em! And they attack! Get 'em! Oh god! It looks like Manimal has had a slight accident. Miss, we have every reason to believe that you meddled in the fight before it even began. In accordance with Article 13b, Paragraph G, you are hereby disqualified! Solid Snail will fight Manimal's bears on his own. Because, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the fight will go on! Miss, please return to your dressing room until the fight is over. There's a dressing room? Looks like you have to manage without me on this one. Solid Snail. Smiley face. Don't do anything rash. These bears look downright vicious. And yet they're not attacking us even though no one's there to make them. Now without further ado, this fight is on! So yeah, this is basically just fighting 3 bears. They have a bit more health than before and they do more damage than the other ones, but otherwise they're pretty much exactly the same. Not much of an issue. Just don't let them surround you, and you should be fine. Hey, buddy. Just kind of lead them in a circle, and they'll basically all just run into you, or run into your sword anyway. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. And last but not least, that's 3 down. Unfortunately, it's not quite that easy. And it's overwhelming victory for Solid Snail. But let's not dwell on the past. Here comes the second fight of the day. Hailing from the depths of Malachor Woods, masters of Eastern martial arts, admittedly small but decidedly tough, the fantastic, the nimble, the extraordinary, it's always extraordinary, Ninja Squirrels. What? Oh, it seems that. Terrific! Ninja Squirrels! That they sure are. Without further ado, let the fight begin. So as you can see, this is basically a reference to the Ninja Turtles. That's 1 down. They take, I think, 4 hits for me right now, which means around 60 health, I think. It's best to just kind of, what's the name of that? Oh, wow, 2 ones. So just kind of square one off away from the rest and just kill it. It's not that bad, thankfully. Just don't let them get far away from you, because they will just go around and keep throwing ninja stars at you, so you want to avoid that as much as possible. Another resounding victory for Solid Snail. Now let's have a resounding round of applause. Solid Snail, just between us, where do you get your phenomenal strength from? From love? Whoops. Well, it was either from love, from the Magi, from myself, or what strength, which I wanted to choose, but I accidentally hit space. Really? From love? Terrific! However, that will certainly not be enough to impress your next opponent. Before introducing him, I have a big announcement. The Emperor himself insisted on seeing the next fight in person. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for His Majesty Emperor Lothair. Well. Hello, Emperor Lothair. I feel like you weren't in the present. Weren't we celebrating your victory? So, Colonel, that must be the young man you spoke of. Yes, Your Excellency, that is indeed him. Solid Snail, if I heard correctly. He's the one who helped the girl escape. I see. And I made it clear she was not to be harmed in any way. Professor Giro needs her. We tried to intercept her without injuring her, Your Greatness. But her powers, however weakened, are still strong enough to push back my men. Find her. I'm counting on you, Colonel. Yes, Your Highness. And on your end, Great Magus, how is the battle progressing? We've taken Mayan Bridge, Your Highness. The Demon King is hiding somewhere north and is trying to rally his forces. We have a plan to find his camp and will then be poised to attack Pneumonia. However, if you were to approve the use of all means at our disposal, it would be quickly settled. I suppose you're referring to the new weapon that Professor Giro developed. Yes, Your Majesty. If you agreed to use it, I'm certain the war would be won, and the demons defeated in no time. I will consider it, Great Magus. As it is, this war is a dreadful business. Let us try to end it quickly and cleanly. If the Colonel's reports are reliable, more conventional means should suffice. As Your Majesty wills it, so shall it be done. I will make sure Professor Giro is notified. His weapon will remain in his laboratory for the time being. If the situation deteriorates, I will reconsider the issue. Understood, Your Majesty. If you would please excuse me. He's hiding something from me. I'm sure of it. Now let's see this fight. Some say a very powerful demon has been captured by the Great Magus' sorcerers. But not before he killed several of them, which is a feat in itself. And without further ado, here is our next fighter! Hailing from the northern steppes, stronger than any other human alive, as ferocious as a raging beast. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you... Menos is the demon's name. Last time I named him Deman, but I'm gonna keep him as Menos this time. Menos, the daunting demon! Menos, anything to say before this fight that's sure to be unbelievably bloody? I cannot die here. Terrific! And with that outstanding speech, let the fight begin! So Menos will jump and then slam the ground. He also has fist punching abilities. Just kind of go to the side, and when he does that, just kind of stay out of his way for a bit. It's not that difficult to fight, really. Just keep track of where he is. You should do fine. Just be careful not to let yourself get hit by the shockwave once. Like, don't move back too early or you'll get hit by the shockwave like I was there briefly. Like that! Kind of annoying. As long as you're patient, which you should have practiced with the stealth section, it shouldn't be that bad. Menos, you are strong. You have earned my respect, but I cannot die here. Might I ask you to escape with me? I know of a passage that leads outside the Colosseum. But alone, I cannot flee the city. So, what say you? I mean, we don't have any other way of getting out of the Colosseum, so probably should say yes. No time to lose. Come! Oh, that was simple. Can't really leave. And we can't go this way, so let's see what the announcer has to say. You're really going to leave me here? All by myself? Yep, sorry, buddy. Where are you going? Hey! Hey, wait for me! Apparently the dressing room was back that way. Meanwhile, this guy's a bit confused. Can't even say terrific. The poor fool. And now... Minos. Here we are. We should be able to reach the cellar. Remove yourself from my path, solid snail. Boom! See you shortly. Well, that's the stealth section of the prison and the Colosseum taken care of, so I think that's enough for this episode. Next time, we'll fall down this hole and see where it leads after the demon Minos. See you then.